So good morning students. Today we are going to see one more problem on development of lateral surface of the rectangular pyramid cut as shown in the figure. So this is a rectangular pyramid of height 60 mm and base edge 30 into 50 mm. It is cut by two sectional planes. This is one section plane and this is other section plane at angle of 60 degree. One is cut parallel to the base, the other plane is making angle of 60 degree with respect to the HP. So this is a given question. Now the solution for this, let us start by drawing the same figure. So this is the figure I have drawn. So this red area is a retained portion and the top portion is removed off. So this is making angle of 30 degree with respect to VP. 30-50 is the dimension for the base edge, height is 60 mm. It is cut at the midpoint at a height of 30 mm with a horizontal section plane and a other section plane at angle of 60 degree. There are two section planes here. So let us name this one first. Name the edges. So let it be A. Take this as a A, B, C, D. Okay, this is O. So this is O dash. This is A dash. This is B dash. This is D dash. This is C dash. So once you name them, this section plane is cutting, both the section planes are cutting the hexagonal, the square rectangular pyramid at 6 places. It is cutting O dash A dash at 1, OB at 2, and then it is cutting the front face BC also. Let me extend this one. So it is cutting the front edge BC at 3, it is cutting edge C OC at 4, it is cutting again edge D at 5, and the back edge AD, this is cut at 6. So totally it is cutting at 6 places. OA at 1, OB at 2, OB at 2, and the front edge BC at 3. So let me name this as E, where it is cutting. This is E, and it is cutting OC at 4, OD at 5, and the back edge AD, the back edge AD at 6. Let me name this as A, B, C, D, E, F. Let me name this as F. So this is a sectioning you are done. Now let me do the development work. So first of all, draw a arc. First measure the slant edge. Let me measure the slant edge of this one. The slant edge I have to measure. This is the vertical height. I have to measure the slant height. The slant height is 67.71. This is the radius for the arc, 66.71. So click anywhere on the screen, take the radius as 66.71 and draw an arc of any length. You can draw an arc of any length. So connect the first line with the center. So this is a radius. Connect this with the center. So this is the radius of the arc, 66.71. You can dimension this if you want. So now you have to mark the edges A, B, C, D, E on this arc. So A to B is length is 30. From A to B, take radius as 30. Sweep as only 5. You can cut it here. This is A to B. Then B to C is 50. Take one more arc from B to C. This 50. Sweep 10. You can place it here. Again C to D is 30. Take 30. You can cut it here. From D to E it is 50 again. Sorry, D to E it is 50. So now join them. A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E and back to O. So show the edges. So now name them. This is A, B, C, D and this is again A. Okay. Now this is O. So it is cutting the face BC at E. So you have to measure the distance of this one from B to E. Is 16.34. So B to C. Okay. This is not D, this is B. So B to C is 16.34. So click on this. Take B as a center, 16.34 as a radius. Sorry, 16.34. 16.34 as a radius, and take this as 10. You click on this one anywhere. Okay. Similarly, from in between A and D, we got a point F. Measure the distance. Is 25. So this is 25. Join A to B, O to this E, and O to F. So this is E and this is F. So measure the distance now. Mark the points in between O and A is cut at 1. So measure this distance 33.35. So take a arc 33.35, cut it. Similarly on other side also 33.35, you can cut it. So it is cutting OB at also 33.35 to 2. So OB .35, is cutting this also. This is 33.35, I think. If I measure, it will come at it is 30.87. so it at 2 it is cutting at 30.87. So keep it here. Okay, so it is cutting this at 30. It is cutting in between BC and AD at E and F at 30. So take this as 30. Similarly this side also 30. Okay, so now it is cutting C. Let me measure C where it is cutting. 18.11. So take this as 18.11. Cut it. So now you can join all the lines. So 1, 2, 3, somewhere some mistake is here. So I have to measure this length. This is D is correct, I think. D is 18.11 I measured. I have not measured D is 18, so it is C 18, not D. Measure C is 18.11. D I have to measure now. It's 22.52. D is 22.52. So I have to join all the points now. So I'm going to join all the points. So name them. 1 1, this is 2 3 4 5. Okay, so now this is the development. You have to highlight the development now. To highlight this part, you have to make this part light. So for that, split them. Split this line at this point. Split this line at this point. This line here. This line here. This line at 5. Okay. This line here and this line here. So you can make them light. So the lower portion should be made dark, the upper portion should be made light. So now you can see here it is cutting OA at 1, OB at 2, OE at 3. In between B and C a line is there, that is E at 3, OC at 4, OD at 5. Again in between D and F is cut, so it is at 6 and this is 1. So this is a development of the rectangular pyramid of a given dimension cut by two sectional planes. So this was cutting OF at 30.87. From here to here it is 30.87. So from here to here it is 30.87. So